Before working on the next section, first let's make this sticky navbar. So when I scroll down below productivity, this navbar shows up, and then if I click on any of these, it helps you to navigate between sections. So if I click on the security, I'm getting directed to the security section, and also it's responsive as well. If I click on this chevron, I'm getting all the menu, and then click on this and I'm getting directed to the productivity. So we are going to make this now. For that, go to the navbar and make one more component, sticky nav.tsx and write tsrafce. First make it a client component, then import use effect and use state. Now inside the function, we are going to define some states. So first will be is sticky, set is sticky, use state false. Then next state is fixed, set is fixed, use state and initial value will be false. Similarly, const product, set product and use state false. Then const collab, set collab, use state false. Then const security, set security, use state false, and duplicate these three, then add one. After that, we are going to make small nav, set small nav, use state false, then const forward, set forward, use state false, then duplicate it and add one. So with that, we have written all the states. Now use effect. Inside this, we are going to have some elements. So first element, name element, will be document dot get element by id, and in this we will have our navbar, which is sticky nav. Then we are going to have our top coordinate of this element. Top coordinate is equals to element. If it's present, then get bounding client rect dot top. Then we are going to have product is equals to document dot get element by id. Inside that, give productivity. In next line, we are also going to have its top coordinate. So that top product is equals to product dot get bounding rect dot top. Similarly for collab is equals to document dot get element by dot get element by id collaboration and const top collab is equals to collab dot get bound dot top and const security is equals to document dot get element by id security, then const top security is equals to security dot get bound rect dot top. And now after that we are going to define some if else conditions. So first, if top coordinate is present and top coordinate value is less than 0, then we are going to have set sticky value to true. And if top coordinate and top coordinate value is below -20, then we are going to have set fixed value to true. Now copy these and duplicate, and if it's about 0, then we are going to make this false, and if it's about 20, then we are going to make this false. So after this we are going to have if top product is present and top product value is less than 10, then we are going to have set product to true and set collab to false and set security to false. Similarly, if top collab is present and top collab value is less than 10, then we are going to have these three conditions, but this will be false and this will be true. And if top security is present and if top security value is less than 10, then we are going to have these three conditions and make this false and this one true. I suggest you to console all these coordinates if you don't know how it is working. And now this all value will inside be a function. So above all of them, let's define a function called const handle scroll, and then inside that we are going to put all these values. So remove this and put it here, and after that we are going to add our event listener and call this function. So that window dot add the event listener, it will be a type of scroll, and then we are going to pass this function. After that we are going to return, in which we are going to remove this event listener, window dot remove event listener scroll and same function. And then after doing all this we are going to write our JSX. So first we will have a div with a id name and then class name. Inside class name We are going to give its absolute value, height of 100 pixels, z index of 3, in transition is in, lead duration of 150 milliseconds, and if is strictly true, so set so is strictly is true, then we are going to make it visible, otherwise it will be invisible. Add this component to the page.tsx below this hero, so that is clicky nav. And now inside this div we are going to have one more div with a class name of w screen. If is fixed, if the ternary operator is fixed is true, then we are going to add fixed condition, otherwise it will have sticky position. After that we are going to give a vertical padding of 2, bg 0 1, then shadow slate 950, shadow md top 0. Now inside this div, and inside this div we are going to have one more div with the class name max w 1280 pixels. Outside this, mx auto pb2 lg pb3 pt1 flex lg px3 px12 item center max lg flex call relative, and inside this we will have a button, and inside this button we are going to provide on click function, which will reverse the value of set small nav, so small nav, and then we will add a class name over here, lg hidden absolute right 12 top 4. Inside this button we are going to have two svgs. The first one is check and second is cross. So if it's true, then we are going to hide it because we have opened the small nav, and if it's false, then we are going to hide this one. And then outside this button we are going to have a div with the class name of flex lg flex row flex call text 16 pixels justify start max lg w full flex auto lg space x4 text white. Now inside this we are going to have anchor text. First we'll direct to productivity section, tvt section, and then on click function it will call set small value of nav to false, and on mouse enter we are going to set the set product 1 value to true, and on mouse leave we are going to make that false. Then we are going to have a class name here. Inside that we are going to write maxlg pt2 if product1 is true, then we are going to have lg text blue 500, otherwise it will have empty value. And then we are going to have one more condition here. If product is true or small name is true, then we are going to have lg text blue 500 max lg pb6, otherwise we are going to have max lg hidden, and inside the anchor tag we are going to write productivity, and this should be capital. Now below this we are going to have a div for underline, so add a class name here w11 by 12, w10 by 12, max lg, now add a class name here w10 by 12, max lg hidden, mx auto mt1 h of 1 pixels, bg white scale 0, transition ease in, duration will be 200 milliseconds. Now if product 1 is true, then we are going to make it as scale 100 and bg blue 500, otherwise it will have the default value. And now let's save and check if it's working or not. And now you can see that if we scroll down below productivity, we get this sticky navbar and we also get this productivity. Let me give a padding top of 2. Yeah, now it's looking good. Similarly, we can write for other two. So duplicate it 2 more times and change this to collaboration, and this one's too, and this one's to security, and this one to be security. Now here we have to change these as well, so this should be collab 1, collab 1, collab 1, collab 1, and this should be collab. And now here this should be security 1, security 1, security 1, security 1, and security. So with that all 3 menus are ready. Let's save it and go here. And as you can see that now we have all 3 menus. Now if I click on the collaboration, we get directed here because we have added a collaboration ID here. And for the security we did not get anywhere because we haven't added. So with that our left part is ready. Now we have to work on the right part. So for that go back to the sticky nav, and below this div we are going to make one more div with a class name of LG ML5 flex item center LG space X5 max LG space Y3 max LG flex call max LG W full max LG empty5. If the small name value is true, then we are going to do nothing, otherwise we are going to have max LG hidden. Then inside this we are going to have an anchor tag, and on mouse enter we are going to make set forward value to true, and on mouse sleeve we are going to make that to false, and then we are going to give a class name here which is flex item center max LG W full text white and font semi bold, justify center space x2 text base border of 1 pixel, border neutral 500 px3 py3 rounded empty, and inside this we are going to write, and then we are going to have a svg here with these classes. Similarly we can work on others, so write anchor tag, then copy this from above and paste it here and change this to 1 and 1. This should be on. After that add the class name here flex item center max LG W full PG white font semi bold px3 py3 justify center rounded MD text base. Inside this we are going to write sign up for GitHub, and below that we are going to use this svg and change this value to hover 1. And now let's save and go here. If I hover, you can see the animation, and with that our sticky navbar is ready. Let me let me also check if it's responsive or not. So below LG it's get like this, and we have all our menu here with buttons. So now we have completed our sticky navbar. Now we are going to work on this collaboration section. So go here, and inside the component make one more folder named collaboration, and then make a file named collaboration.tsx and import that to here, collaboration. Now save it and go back here, and now we are going to work on this.